Hello, my name is Aaron Linsdau. I'm a polar explorer and professional speaker. I'm an expert in building resilience to overcome adversity. Today we're going to touch on one of the topics that makes it difficult to overcome adversity. It's FUD. F-U-D. What is FUD, you might ask? Good, glad you're here. Well, as you can see, I'm standing in the middle of a snowstorm in the middle of September in Wyoming. That's Wyoming. On the top of Mount Glory. I'm behind this tree right here because it's a little breezy. The snow's blowing around. I'm just over 10,000 feet. My fingers and toes are a little chilly, but we're not doing too badly. So as I was climbing up this mountain, I thought about this, and I thought I would share it with you, is the concept of FUD. The first part of the acronym is F, fear. What is fear? Fear is the thing in your mind that develops an anticipation of something that might happen. Not something that has actually happened, but something that might happen. Now, fear is actually important because it keeps us alive. It prevents us from doing spectacularly silly things. It doesn't prevent everybody from doing them, but that is what keeps most people alive. However, fear can be overwhelming, and that can cause what should be a small point of adversity to grow into this overwhelming thing, and this low-grade constant fear develops anxiety. Anxiety is almost never good in humans. So one of the keys about when you face adversity is to think, okay, what am I fearing? What has actually happened? What could actually happen? And what realistically will happen? When you answer those three questions, that will help you understand what your fear is about and to see if it's rather grounded or not. Do you have the ability to overcome that fear? Perhaps, but as a mountaineer and a polar explorer, I've had lots of fear, and that's normal. But what I did is I focused on, okay, what is actually happening? I'm staring where I'm standing. Sure, the summit's way up there, but that's okay. I'm not at the summit yet. I'm right here. So one of the keys in overcoming fear is focusing on what you're doing right now. That is the key, because otherwise you're not focusing on your task. You might slip and fall. So instead, focus on right here, right now. I'll get to where I'm going, but just make sure that you concentrate on the here and now. The next thing that you have to consider, the FUD, is fear is next, uncertainty. Uncertainty in humans makes it very difficult for us to move forward. Have you ever had the experience where you think you've hiked a mile from your car and oh my gosh, this is steep. You turn around and man, that thing's only like 100 yards away. What happened? Your mind is driven by uncertainty because when you don't know where you're going, it starts making you work slower, it builds anxiety, and it slows you down. So uncertainty is something that you have to figure out how to get over, look at your plan, look at your map. I mean, when I was skiing to the South Pole, I had a lot of uncertainty. Am I going the right direction? Are my GPSs working? Because just think, if my compass is broke and my GPS has failed, I'd still be in Antarctica. I'd be a little frozen ice cube. Fortunately, I'm not. So I looked at that uncertainty and I made a plan to overcome all those different things that I might run into. And the third part of FUD, F-U-D, D is doubt. Doubt can be overwhelming. Doubt in your skill, doubt in your ability to complete your task, doubt in other people. Doubt is very difficult to control, and almost everybody suffers from doubt in one time or another. I mean, when I started hiking up here, I had this little doubt like, oh, I don't know if I'm going to make it because it might be too icy and slip. And that creates fear. What is that? Fear, oh my gosh, I might slip and hurt and break my leg. Uncertainty, oh, I don't know, the storm might get bad, I might not be able to make it. Doubt, which then creates doubt. Oh, and then what happened? I started getting tired. My brain started concocting all these excuses. No, you should go home. You should go back to writing your book. All this mental blah, blah, blah. Instead, I said, well, what's really happening? Yeah, it's a light snowstorm. That's okay. Do I have plenty of gear? Yes. Do I have a rescue beacon? Yes. Okay. I have boots. I have extra clothes. I have a headlamp, first aid kit, something to start fires, a little bit of water, extra clothing, all the good basics of a Boy Scout 10 Essentials kit. So I used all the things that I had in me to go through the process of, what am I fearing? Slipping and falling. Well, if you take it slow and be careful, you'll be fine. Uncertainty? Well, I've been up Mount Glory on this mountain tons of times, so there's no big deal with a much heavier pack. And doubt, am I going to make it up there? Probably. Could something happen? A huge storm come in? Yeah, it is Wyoming, but probably not. So that's why I want you to think about next time you face an adversity, think about the inner strength and the resilience you have, and look at your fear, uncertainty, and doubt, and think them through very quickly. Don't ruminate too long, and say, is this fear grounded? Probably not. Am I sure where I'm going? No, but that's okay. I'm confident I'll get there. And then doubt, have belief in the ability that you can move forward, concentrate, and survive. Using fear, uncertainty, and doubt management, FUD management, you can overcome some of the adversity in your life, move forward, and achieve the next goal you're going after. My name is Aaron Linsdau. I'm a polar explorer and motivational speaker. Please visit my website, www.ncexped.com or aaronlinsdau.com. Thank you very much. I look forward to seeing you out there.